Shit, what up, y'all? I hope y'all can hear me. Mic check 1 2. Hope it's all good in the hood. You know what it is. It's that time of the week, that time of the day. IZM Sports with your man Hakim Green in the host panel. Wes Spliffy, Coach E. You know what I mean? I see Uncle Spliffy just entered the building. What up, Spliff Daddy?
What's good, Hawk?
Everything, bro. Everything, man. It's been a wonderful week, bro. This past weekend, and a lot going on. Went up top to do a listening party for the Aubrey album. Big shout out to Scotty over at the engine room. Big shout out to everybody that came through. Buddha, the producer, Bad Boy family came through. Cheryl Wesley, my man June Balloon. That shit was dope. Evil D came through. She was fire. Big shout out to everybody that came through. Terrell Blair. Yeah, man, she was fine. See, I did that on Thursday night, and then on Friday, I was back home in East Orange for a little bit. Caught up with Rodney Jackson.
Oh yeah, how's Hot Rod?
And Hot Rod's doing good. He's doing good. He's teaching up in Montclair. That's where he's staying. He's up in Montclair.
Nice.
And he's doing his stuff thizzle with the youngins in Montclair. And then I had went to go see Special K and Teddy Ted. They do a weekly joint in Hackensack at the what's it called? It's a beer festival. It's a bunch of breweries. Well, it's a brewery and a bunch of different beer companies, brands, whatever they come out.
Little beer garden there.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. It was real dope. And then from there, I went over to the Bronx. I was a guest judge for an MC contest at this. New York is legal, right? So they got these shops where you can go buy weed. And on Jerome Avenue in the Bronx, it was a clothing store. Big shout out to D9 Clothing Store on Jerome Avenue. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Tariq Buds. Big shout out to High NYC. Big shout out to Grandmaster Kaz. Big shout out to DJ Jeff Hayes. All the MCs that was up in there was dope. It was me, Shice Bubs, and Sheik Luch from the mighty The Locks. We were the guest judges. Big shout out to Juba from the city of Newark, New Jersey. We was rolling around, rocking. That was dope. And then Sunday, I did a listening session at Triple Double Juice Company in East Orange, New Jersey, 466 Central Avenue in East Orange, New Jersey. Triple Double Juice Company.
Okay.
Guaranteed the best juices in the tri-state area. Juices is off the chain. So if you're in East Orange, if you're in Essex County, go make your way over to Triple Double Juice Company and get yourself a dope flavored juice. And that's what we was doing, man. And made my way back to Florida. And
that's a big glowing endorsement for a juice company, yo. It must be fire, yo.
Nah, it really is. Hold on. So where am I at? Okay, here we go. Nah, the spot is really, really dope. And old friends of ours, big shout out to Kyle Hewitt and his family. It's Black owned and operated. They put it together, trying to bring health and wellness. Central Avenue, East Orange is known as Chicken City.
Mm-hmm.
And because within I don't know what's the strip is Central Avenue straight down, there's like a bunch of fast food restaurants. You got KFC, you got Boston Market, you got Popeyes, you got whatever else there's. I mean, throughout the years, Subway. It's all
chicken. Well, not sure. Hawk, you there? Looks like Hakim may be frozen. Well, we got a lot. IZM Sports here. Waiting on our host Hakim and the other crew to join us. Looks like he's experienced a bit technical difficulty, but once he come back, we definitely gonna get into it about this week in sports. NBA starting tonight. First game we got the Sixers. See what type of shape Harden's in, and MB going against Boston and their new coach. And the second game, we got ring ceremony for the champs. Golden State getting their rings, which is probably why Draymond wasn't suspended. And they face the Lakers, new look Lakers. Not sure exactly what we're going to see because last we saw, at least for a trial, they had Russ coming off the bench, but he actually has I think that's Hakim. He actually won't have may not start tonight because of a hamstring. So hopefully we'll see if he's actually going to play. You got Russ and hopefully a healthy Anthony Davis and LeBron, his 20th season, looking to catch Kareem. I think he's about 1,300 points away, and the irony of him doing it in a Laker uniform is definitely something as a Laker, I guess not fan, but from the outside, I mean, you hope you're not a LeBron hater. And what's up, Coach?
What's happening, Cliffy Cliff?
Looks like Hawk's having some technical difficulty, but I was talking about these Lakers and Golden State game that's going to pop off later on.
Yeah, we don't know what that might be, do we?
Yeah.
It's looking like Russ is injured. May come off the bench, may not. We don't know there.
Yeah.
Who else was injured? Was it Patrick Beverly?
Nah, I think he's definitely playing. Just not sure Russ is.
Mic check 1 2. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear.
Okay, sorry about that.
I think it's one of the other guards might be injured as well.
Oh, it's Schroeder. Yeah, Schroeder has.
that's what it is.
Yeah, he's out 3 to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man. What up, Coach?
what's happening, Hawk, man? Hawk, you I know you was in Jersey.
Yeah.
Very successful trip.
Very successful trip.
You know, I was getting reports. Even though I couldn't be there, you know, talked to Brother Terry DeHare. He had
yeah. Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's my guy. I had a basketball expo I was doing, and I hit up Terry because you know he's a big Steelers fan.
Ooh, yeah, they got something. They got something to smile about this week.
Yeah. I hit him up on Sunday. Actually, I think while you were at the juice bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and, good things to say about you.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, he didn't know you was my guy, so I was like, yeah, man.
Well, good because we need him on the show next week since basketball season's kicking off.
I told him I let him know the day and time.
Is he coaching now? Where's?
No, Terry is he does some training, but he has twins who are, I think they're 5 now, 5 or 6.
Ooh, okay.
You know,
so he got his hands full.
Yeah, his day is full.
Yeah.
So listen, Phil, I want to start off with the NFL, right? But before we get into that, I had this whole introduction set up and then my computer went out. But I want to once again, I want to shout out Tariq Buds in High 8 NYC, D9 clothing stores. The homie Shice Bubs hooked me up with some fire. Big shout out to Shice Bubs. He's got this this whole day runts.
Day runs.
Wow, okay.
Day runts. Day. Right? Just to, oh my God, it's just so loud. All we do is spark madism, coach. So
no doubt.
So I got the day runts. And we gonna get Blazini while we had this conversation, this NFL conversation. We see some folks in the guests, some people out in, I don't know if it's YouTube or Facebook, but hit us up in the comments. Let us know you there. Share this stream. We're not gonna do our usual, which is throw up a video and take that time to send out the bat signal because Hakim fumbled the ball. But we're gonna keep it going nonetheless. And please invite folks to the stream, like, subscribe, hit the bell on YouTube so you can stay informed as to what we're doing over here on IZM Sports, IZM TV. That said, how about them Cowboys?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Well, listen, with Cooper, you didn't expect to win. You just hoped to win, and it was a game. I mean, they got out even after the 2 picks and down 20-0. They came back, made a game of it, and but the Eagles are for real. The Eagles are for real, but our defense is for real too, and we get Dak back. So we should be getting better regardless. Yeah. So we'll see how much better they get.
Yeah, them losing this game. I'm glad they lost this game, the Cowboys. With Cooper Rush at the helm,
right?
Because Dak doesn't have to carry the weight of that. That's not his loss. If he loses that game, Dak, he's 0-2. Now, even though he didn't play most of the first game, he was still the starting QB. You know what I mean? And 0-2 record, pressure's on. People looking at you with this big contract. Last year's, fiasco. It's good to come in against Detroit, the Bears.
Oh, you know what I mean? Perfect setup.
Get your weight up. Figure out the game plan, how to best utilize Dak Prescott in this new scheme with the balance, passing, running. I'm very optimistic as to how the Cowboys are going to end up in the long run, and they get the Eagles in that second game, which I think is going to be the battle for the NFC East, in Texas, which is a beautiful thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I'm really excited. The Giants are 4-1,
5-1,
5-1.
So they can give it to the Eagles a couple times too. You know what I'm saying?
So they play like 2 weeks apart. I think it's like week 12 and week 14, something like that. So that's going to be good. I like that Dallas lost because no controversy now. No QB controversy.
Yeah.
Now they can get back to business against the Lions. Dak is going against a team that's not that good. And find his way again. Hopefully he don't screw it up and go out there and lose. But I like how the story is playing out.
Well, it sets up really nicely with those two teams in particular. Even though Detroit was putting them up, the first few weeks of the season, actually leading the NFL in points per game, going into getting shut out. But either way, our defense has been thorough, and only giving up points when compromised when we turn the ball over, which he did 3 times last week. But still, I think we can pretty much hold down Detroit, and Chicago can't score. So as far as our defense, they can carry us both those games if need be. So it's perfect, spot for Dak to really get his legs up under him and really get it going for the stretch run. And I like how we look.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. Eagles, man, like until they play the Giants, they may not lose. Their schedule is Cupcake City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It really is, but it is still the NFL, and one of these teams going to catch them off guard. See, the Eagles have fast starts. They've led in the first half of all these games and usually up big, but they have such a defense that they can withhold it and they run, so they can manage the clock and they can keep the ball, keep the chains moving. They're definitely thorough. I mean, but we at least see we can play with them. The Cowboys can play with them even without Dak. So once he gets back, you should say, the expectations is for us to be, that much better. But Cooper did his job. If anyone said, him going 4-1 during, a 5-week Dak absence, we would all take it. So
we take that. Take that.
Right.
Take that. Matter of fact, I can remember a conversation we were having when Dak first got hurt, and we were, trying to figure out how many games, and we were like, if they can go, 2 or 3.
Yep. I said
two. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So, they definitely overachieved with Cooper Rush, and I think Dak it being in the middle of the season. That's the other thing about it. It's not even the middle of the season yet. This 17-game schedule, still a long season. A lot can happen. There's injuries. Teams figuring out each other, scouting, what have you. All that plays into whether or not these teams are going to go up or go down. One thing I think we can agree on is that the Dallas defense is kind of stout and here to stay. I don't expect, so,
that Dallas defense is real. It's definitely real.
We stay healthy, knock on wood. That should be what carries us. And perfect, schedule for Dak to just really stay healthy, hopefully, not re-injure that. Because the line, being upgraded and playing a lot better helps him because, they were getting that push that first game. He couldn't stay out of his face. And that's why he hit his head. And that's a very common injury if you have no line protecting you. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can stay healthy and that thumb is legit, healed and there's no setbacks.
Yeah.
The defense can carry us though.
Yeah. Let's talk about Tom Brady losing this week.
Yeah. They talking about
you mean 45-year-old about to be divorced Tom Brady, not focus on football?
That's what they're talking about.
That's something, right? What you gonna say, E? Coach?
I'm just saying, we forget that at some point, as great as he's been, he is 45 years old. And all of us are over 45. And we all know when that age hits us, we don't necessarily know what age, but there's an age that hits us and it knocks you out just at that moment. It ain't gradual. It's like, all right, I'm 45. Or all right, I'm 50.
But that's not even the case with this guy. His stuff is probably more mental because he's dealing with home.
And he got the divorce thing happening.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
you got the mental and your body is age, no matter how you can't beat father time.
No.
And once the mental breaks down, father time kind of can creep in there, like, here I am.
Yeah.
And I just think because some of his throws just look bad.
Yeah.
Hitting the ground, stuff like that, missing guys coming out of their break. That's not Tom Brady.
Right.
So, yeah, but he's also he's rushing a lot of his throws too because
that line
he has no line. Yeah, his line is compromised. He has to, and that's why he's speeding up his throws. You see that, but he is missing a lot of open guys too. But they really haven't been healthy. So they're going through injuries and that personal stuff. When that's the one thing that Cats will really galvanize. He would really be able to galvanize Cats because they saw how dedicated he was to the game. It was everything. And when he's, taking 11 days off here, going to weddings there, how can you really, expect cats to really think you know, all in. And that's what I see, you know.
Just to get off topic for a second, I gotta say this. So I've been having like I got like the best weed ever. And it's like I got different varieties from different places, right? And the weed is so good, we be looking at it like, I don't really want to smoke that. It's too heavy. Like I mean, you get the boogie, you be like, man, I ain't trying to touch the boogie. This is so fire. I don't want to rat nobody out, but we got people over here just running from the clip, yo. I was to go past it, looked at me like,
what is it?
Woo.
What strain is it?
Well, the Scottie Pippen, back on topic, we got the strain called the Scottie Pippen, which that's like the very, very, very good, but mild enough to be able to deal with it. But these runts that I just showed you. Oh my God, it's crazy. I got this other thing called Sun Rocks. That's like a flip-on moon rocks. Big shout out to them. Sun Rocks. But then Maurizi, what's the last thing he gave us?
Shout out to Maurizi.
Yeah, well, it's like, man, everything he's been giving us, it's like, yo, that's too heavy. It's too trying to work through the day, trying to work out, trying to, do this show. It's like, oh. So if y'all see me drifting during the course of the show, just all we do is spark.
Like just now?
Yeah. we understand.
You mean like just now?
Yeah, okay. Back on topic. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Right. So Tom Brady, now, he's 45.
Yeah.
Football is football. And it's you need 100% commitment to that sport, especially during the season.
Yep.
And normally a player, anybody, wouldn't get a pass for this. Does he get a pass after 20 years of just extreme greatness?
Well, he has to be humanized now.
Yeah, I don't give him a pass. I feel like you're right, Cliff. He's humanized.
He has to be now. And if the speculation of him getting a divorce is real, then we have to all kind of really sit back and think. Just imagine the things that he's going through. You know what I'm saying?
But let me throw this at you. Does kryptonite make Superman human?
It doesn't make him human. It weakens him. It destroys him. Actually, and what I feel like with the whole divorce thing, especially with the divorce thing, I think Giselle might have been right. I think she might have been like, you don't have a line. Your receivers ain't what they used to be.
Brock knew what time it was.
Yeah, like maybe she got a football mind and she saw things that he was refusing to see. Because that's how it's playing out.
I think it might be, that. And if you ain't going to quit now, bro, when are you going to quit? Are you going to play 250?
Right.
Well, this will be his last year, I think. Because
I don't know.
Well, he got that. Well, he got that $350 million on the table to be a
he had that on the table before he came back.
Bro.
No, they announced that after he came back. But just think about it. If he basically retired because of what you said, Coach, and I agree, and or could see it happening because of Giselle and letting them know it's time. And then he says, I'm unretiring. And then now that's costing him his marriage. And the fact that, your line is shit. Yeah, there's no Gronk. Yeah, you're going to go through the same injuries and just attrition, where you're going to fall off. They have a new coach. I mean, it's a lot of things that are different. You know what I'm saying? And
bro. This Joker might lock in, focus, start putting foots in dudes' asses, and they mess up getting playoffs and be like, he won another one, yo.
Yeah.
That could happen, bro.
Yeah.
Right now, what's going on with him is mental.
Yep,
It's
it
mental.
legitimately could happen with him
It's
because
not right.
it is mental. And like I said, the mental aspect is when the physical can really be affected, you know. And if he gets that mental right, his physical has always been elite in how he takes care of himself, you know. So it probably would come right back in line to where he's been. I just I just think it's the team itself is different now. You know, he
It's
don't
not as good.
yeah, he don't have Grunt, which has been
Mhm.
kind of his
Security
security blanket.
blanket.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. So
But producing at a high clip, particularly in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you talk, what was it, like 40 touchdowns to 0 interceptions, like in like some 4-year period with him and Gronk and Runs, something crazy.
yeah,
But if you don't have that and they're not scoring,
Right,
but
but we
think how
saw it.
wild this is
We
right
saw
here.
him in New England, and we said the same thing in New England, and he took him back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but think how wild this is. You know, Derwin just made a great comment in the comment section. How hard it is just to walk away from what you love, but he's doing it to his wife and kids. How crazy is that?
yeah.
You know, let's think about that. You know, this man has basically said, "Look, I love football more than I love anything else in this world."
You know what? And that's unfair.
Sure as hell is, but that's
It's
what
not.
Giselle is
But
saying.
Well, he gonna
well,
lose both of them. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
you're right because like it's a thing where you know why can't you have your cake and eat it too?
He's had it.
She's
He
she
has.
no, but
He's
so
had it.
right, but
He's had.
she's a billionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's worth by himself what a half a billion,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Give or take a few hundred
Right,
million here and there.
right. Like they don't have financial obstacles to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
that was her argument.
Right.
No, right. No. I say it's totally. I'm doing this for the love. I don't need the money. I'm doing this for the love. But in terms of being able to get to and fro, being able to, you have the money to create bridges for yourself. Like he's on another stratosphere. Their relationship is on another stratosphere in
Mm-hmm.
terms of, if it's like, you make it a couple $100,000 a year, you got your job is in LA, the family's in, and how do we make this work? We got to get a nanny, we got to get a we got to fly from here to there, we scheduling days with getting on a private jet for this dude is like catching an Uber.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. All right. So possibly there could be something else at play here. Could be something else at play other than you won't give up the game.
Yeah, but it could be as simple as Hawk that she could be been talking about this 5 years ago. He's supposed to have been retired 5 years ago, like legitimately. And every year he could be holding on. We don't know.
And do
what I'm saying is
retire and do what?
Whatever he wanted.
Well, whatever they wanted to do as a family or whatever, whatever they agreed on. Really,
no,
probably.
it seems to me if the word is not nothing, then nothing suffices. Because if you take a broadcasting job, it's still a job during the season that you got to prepare for. You got to fly, you got to be certain. You can't do everything from the crib. We're not at COVID season no more.
Actually, you can. Peyton and Eli do it. They do everything right from the crib.
Yeah, but he got a job. He got an offer from like CBS. Like
I know. But I'm just
and the other conversation was ownership.
Yeah, he could do whatever he wants
in Miami. She don't live in Miami.
But
she wouldn't have minded moving to Miami though. That's the thing. I think there's certain things that she would not have mind doing. Look, we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
So what this comes off as she's made sacrifices. He
won't give it up.
I haven't seen any sacrifice Tom Brady has made. And I just feel like, and And ownership is one of them things where
he can't even he can't even lean on. I'm paying these bills.
No, he can't.
She's worth $1 billion.
Yeah, she's made all these sacrifices, and even from an ownership standpoint, they could have owned as a family. It would have been just like him because she got that kind of money. It could have been a family thing. So,
And it could be about health too. The long-term health concerns, the CTE and all this other stuff. I mean, believe me, it's
what up, Zubin?
He's 40. He's 45, yo.
Yeah.
But he's still at the top of his game. I mean, he's played 3 different careers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man, and that's why I think the mental aspect is really taking a toll on him right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot to deal with. Home is home, and no matter what you're going through, what circumstances, whatever the case may be, home is home. He dipped out for 11 days in the beginning of the season, right before I guess during the preseason, he dipped out for 11 days.
Yep.
And then well, this last thing, I guess he Robert Kraft had a party.
It was a wedding.
Married.
It was Robert Kraft.
Yeah,
Robert Kraft got married. Yeah.
Hey!
Him and the
Asian. Yeah, I was about to say she ain't Asian.
Yeah.
That's why the video disappeared because they got married.
Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, man. This is what we dealing. You know what I mean? This is what we dealing with. On a side note, speaking of this is what we dealing with. Check this out. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Colts owner Jim Irsay says merit to oust owner Daniel Snyder. And that's all. That broke about an hour ago. For the first time, the NFL owner publicly has called for serious consideration to remove Washington's Dan Snyder from NFL ownership. Oh. Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay held an explosive interview scrum at the fall meetings Tuesday and called Snyder's missteps as owner, particularly with workplace misconduct, gravely concerning. Quote, I believe there is merit to removing him as owner of the Commanders, Irsay said from the hotel lobby of the Conrad, New York downtown. Quote, there's consideration that he should be removed, unquote. Oh. And Daniel Snyder has responded to that. You guys can follow up on your own and look into that. But that is extremely interesting.
Well, he probably got dirt on Irsay more so than anyone else. So who knows? He's probably trying to get ahead of all this. You know what I'm saying? Let's band together. Let's get him out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because they never really liked Snyder anyway.
No.
He was always the young kid, young snot-nosed kid who always was he never agreed with anyone. Always basically temper tantrums and meetings, they said, they accused him of. He was, and if he's hiring private investigators to pull up dirt on cats, I mean, come on now.
Snyder is
definitely going to get rid of him.
Snyder is, yeah.
Wow. But that's just interesting that's somebody publicly says that somebody from inside their circle. The commentary, the narrative is usually player-based, athlete-based. It's usually never owners. This way, it's the first time it's ever happened where owners have publicly called out another owner.
Yeah.
That don't sound right. Didn't they do that to Al Davis a few times? No.
Well, yeah, but Al Davis thing was really around rules and around wanting to move.
Well, he was suing the NFL, so yeah. I mean,
yeah. This is a little. It wasn't like Al Davis was breaking laws. Snyder got all kinds of stuff.
Workplace misconduct.
Yeah.
Wow, that's brutal. Yeah, that's crazy.
He got sexual harassment. He got them all, like discrimination.
Yeah,
got all kind of stuff happening in Washington.
Man, crazy. Yeah, just off on a tangent right fast. Let me see who else played. That's interesting conversation.
Hey, Buffalo Bills are for real.
Buffalo Bills are for real. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is for real.
Yeah.
That boy, he puts it on the button. He'll run you over. He'll jump over you. He'll run around you.
And they
We
got
talk.
two elite receivers. I mean,
Yes, sir.
Diggs is a beast,
Mhm.
and Gabriel's a beast too. So I mean,
And
those were he got those two, and then
the defense,
yeah, the defense.
Von Miller
Von
causing
Miller,
havoc.
Von Miller as a closer, you can't really get any better because that cat's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you got a D line like they have, and him roaming. Yeah, they Buffalo's legit. It's gonna go through Buffalo.
Yeah.
Hey, and let me tell you that Von Miller is really like an assassin for hire right now.
Ain't that crazy?
Wherever he go, he making it happen.
And he's recruiting OBJ
Nah,
publicly.
don't let that happen.
Publicly,
Well,
he's like,
Crazy. Hey, Buffalo, they win the Super Bowl. They get OBJ.
well, apparently he has some like kind of riff with the Rams right now because they're not trying to pay him, and I guess they they lowballed him going in, and he publicly called him out, and now there's like some type of mini riff going on. So he's out there.
Yeah, he is
Somebody
out
else,
there.
I mean, they're talking about actually Aaron Rodgers trying to get him up to Green Bay.
Poor Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, because they get ready to fall off, yo. Like I'm talking about, not even make the playoffs type of fall off.
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, I want to see it because I want to see Aaron Rodgers crash and burn. That's just me.
Well, I definitely don't see them win that division. I definitely see the Vikings win that division. I mean, everybody else is pretty bad, but I still don't see that they can probably lose because the Giants, if they're for real, Cowboys are for real, 3 can come out of the NFC East.
Ain't that something? How we NFC went to being the worst division in football to now being the best division in football.
Yeah. I mean, because I think the Giants are for real. I think that coach is legit, and he's the way he's playing Daniel Jones, keeping him and that ball out of harm's way, and Saquon Barkley's having a beast of a year. Yeah. So I think that's going to continue. I think that's real. That's going to try. The defense is balling too, and luckily we got that first win, so I'm happy about that. So I think all 3 of us are legit: the Philly, the Cowboys, and the Giants.
Yeah.
So Green Bay be scratching for a playoff. I mean, that's not no foregone conclusion like people thought, and they definitely not in the upper echelons of team.
No.
I'm liking the NFC. Hey, this goes back to our childhood. We all around the same age.
Yeah.
The NFC East was tough.
Stout.
Yeah.
You had LT in New York. You know what I mean? You had
even Washington was good with Riggins and
the Hogs and
the Hogs.
You know what I'm saying?
Heisman,
Monk. You know what I mean?
You had that, and that NFC Central was all right. The Bears was okay. The Vikings was okay. We going back to that almost, and then the West Coast.
It's funny that you say that, Coach, because I was thinking as we're talking about the NFC East and the types of teams that are really doing their thing. It's hard-nosed football, heavy on defense. The running game is seemed to be becoming more and more important to a team's success. So I wonder if we're going to start seeing a trend of running the ball more. The emphasis has been on the passing for the last few years, more than a few years. So what you guys think about that in terms of the style of playing the NFL and hard-nosed football coming back, even though there's the penalties and all the rule changes or what have you. What's your opinion?
It's gonna be like you're right with running the ball, but it's gonna be like scheme running, swing passes, like pseudo type runs, But they want to keep the emphasis on obviously scoring and offense and quarterbacks. But I think you'll see a different utilization of running, different types of runners, sort of like what the Cowboys doing, using 2 backs, not really, pounding in between the tackles every play, but, just a lot of swing passes, tosses. But the running game is definitely going to morph into something a little bit different, but it's not going to go away.
Yeah, when we look at San Francisco with Debo's, Debo,
exactly.
the short dump off passes, screens and draws, and so just,
the running game had to evolve like the passing game did. We saw the passing game really evolve with the West Coast offense, quick passes. The running game, you couldn't just pound it between the tackles. What San Francisco does with Debo, those are running plays, even though they throwing him the ball, they throwing it behind the line of scrimmage. So running plays. The game had to evolve, and I like the way if a team really has a really solid line and they're on their game, it's hard to stop this new tight running game and new offense with short passes where guys running after the catch. Because look, you can't sit in the pocket and your quarterback can't take a hit now. Anyway, you can't touch the quarterback, so you can't. Guys aren't really staying in the pocket a long time anymore. The quarterbacks are agile. They feel the heat. They out of there. So the game. I like the way the game is really evolving, and a lot of credit, of course, goes to my man Bill Walsh, San Francisco 49ers. But Shanahan is keeping it going and everything. But I think it's the way of the future. These running quarterbacks, that can throw, pass, get out the pocket. Football for the most part is actually fun to watch, except last night's game.
Man.
Well, it's Denver. It's just Denver, I think. Denver they played, two of the crappiest games of especially primetime games of all of the year. And Russ started off okay. I mean, that first half, they looked good, looked crisp. He started off 10 for 10, had a long touchdown. He was cooking. And then he just stunk up the joint. Now, we do have to give credit to both those defenses now. So both of them, including Denver's defense.
Oh, no, they were playing.
Which can make other teams' offense look ugly too. Yeah. But yeah, that was.
They were playing, but I feel like Russ got the Broncos for a bag, man.
Oh, they gave up 10 players and a quarter of a Billy. They got him.
He got them.
He got them.
Yeah, he got them, man. He got the bag. He got Sierra. Ooh. Hey, Russ winning.
Russ is winning.
Broncos is losing, but Russ is winning.
Yeah, Broncos losing, but Russ he winning.
Oh, wow. So let me see what we're looking like this week.
I hope he can turn it around, though. I mean, I hope he can just play with some consistency, really, because if he can play like he played first half, we do got to remember.
And he's playing with a partially torn, shoulder or something?
It's a lat muscle, yeah.
Okay.
But but we also got to remember he's new coach, new offense, new receiver, new personnel, all that. But when you got that type of bag, people want instant results. And he's come close because all of his games, particularly the losses, have been a one-score game, if not a field goal. Mm-hmm. He lost his last two in overtime. It's just he's close.
Hold on. Thursday's game is Saints-Cardinals?
Thursdays is Saints-Cardinals, yeah. Lions is
let me tell you, if Cardinals don't win, man, Kingsbury got to go.
Yeah, I think D-Hop is back too this week.
Yo, there was an interesting conversation on Cowherd today about Kyler and Wilson, Denver and Arizona swapping QBs.
Oh, wow.
Because they're both in contracts that they can't get out of.
Yeah.
Wilson is Kyler Murray, mature, so he knows the offense. He could run the offense. And Kyler Murray just might be SOL in Denver, but that was a conversation.
That's an interesting take right there. I think Kyler needs to get away from Kingsbury. I really do. I think he needs a better coach, a more seasoned coach, to help take his game to the next level because he has the tools. He has all the tools to win.
That's not in Denver because what's the
No, it's not in Denver. It's not in Denver because they got a new coach and
well, I'm sure there's buyout clauses and all that, but both of them just re-up. Actually, all three of them just re-up in Arizona.
yeah.
Kyler, the GM, and Kings Cliff. So, I mean, I don't know who's going to be the first to get fired, but people are calling for his head like you are, Coach. Like this week, if he loses.
No, I am because look.
So I can't imagine them making it through the season. Although I think they are going to win this week. But if they go on a little run, that may save his job.
They better do something because my man is. I need a film clause in his contract. He needs to watch film because they're horrible. They are horrible right now.
That's crazy. Cliff
Well,
Kingsbury.
they get D Hop back this week. He comes back.
The coach need a field clause. Oh shit, man! Hold on for a second. Keep the conversation going. Got this loud.
Oh man! And then who else we got this week? Well, Tampa Bay definitely will beat the Panthers.
Oh man, the Packers over the Commanders.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Packers lose.
Heineke's starting. They bench him. Oh no, he's hurt. Wentz.
No, he has a broken.
Yeah, Wentz is hurt again.
He broke his a finger, right?
I thought it was a hangnail or something like that. It was something.
Either way, I think Packers they're in desperate mode. And the Commanders won last week, but that was a fluke. The Bears
I agree.
Bears are terrible. I mean, Packers will win that game.
Yeah.
And we know the Cowboys got that.
Yeah.
All this Chiefs, Niners. Hey, y'all know the Niners only have 2 players that have not been injured since the beginning of the season. 2 starters.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
The
Niners is tough, man. Coach, you gotta.
Nah, squad. They too beat up, man. I think the Chiefs I think Mahomes gonna rip them apart.
I don't know, man.
They are beat up right now.
Y'all find a way. Y'all find a way, bro.
Nah, they too hurt, and Mahomes coming off this loss.
Yeah, he angry right now.
Yeah. At Niners.
Yeah, that's what may help actually. Being in San Fran and my heart is with the Niners, but I know after the Chiefs lost a tough one, Mahomes angry.
And they got a squad.
Yeah.
That squad is legit. That squad is legit. They're legit.
Yeah.
They just went up against a buzzsaw in Buffalo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we know the Giants should take care of on the Jaguars easily. That shouldn't be too tough.
Let's see where we at. Ooh.
I don't know.
Yo, have the Texans won a game this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got one, I think.
They won and they tied.
Colts, right?
That's right. They had that tie. Yeah.
Who was the tie against? The Colts? Or was that was a who? Okay.
That was the Colts.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is an interesting week of games.
Jets, Broncos, at Broncos. The Jets are interesting.
Yeah, the Jets are playing. They got a lot of young talent. Their problem is just depth, but they stout on that defensive line. They abuse Aaron Rodgers.
Flying around out there, man.
Yeah, and Breece Hall, their running back, is a beast too. I mean, they're playing well. They got a squad. If they stay healthy, they can be decent.
What's their record right now?
4-2.
I thought they were 5-1.
No, the Jets are 4-2.
4-2. You're right. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, go New York, man. New York is
Yeah,
doing big
and
things.
I think the Yankees just closed that thing out today too, just now. So we going on to the ALCS. So yeah, New
Yeah,
Wow.
York
last
is
time I checked,
coming.
the score was 4-1. I don't know what it ended up being.
Yeah, go Yankees.
Yeah.
Steelers, Dolphins. What's up with the
Who cares?
Dolphins. Well, Dolphins. Tua's coming back.
Yeah, so they're gonna hurt him. He'll be out. That's a revolving quarterback door down there.
back-to-back concussions, and they bring him back already?
Yeah,
He wild,
Well,
bro.
remember they didn't deem that first one a concussion.
that's right. That was his back.
That was his back.
Come on, man. Come on,
His
man.
back.
All right. Yeah.
You know how your back hurt and you just stumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what's Bears Patriots giving y'all?
Patriots. They're gonna keep rolling.
That's giving me should not be a Monday night football game. That's what it's giving me.
Yeah. That's another crap. It's funny. Bears getting two primetime games. I don't know why, but
hey, when I look at Justin Fields on the sideline, it really hurts me to see that young man going through what he's going through.
Yeah, no line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, throwing him to the wolves is.
Yeah. Well, he probably has the worst line in the league. That guy.
Yeah, he last week when he threw the ball and the dude was in the end zone when he went up for the catch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if you would have caught it clean,
right?
If you would have caught it clean, it was a touchdown.
Yeah,
but he bobbled it and came down on a half-inch line.
I looked at Justin
as time expired.
Yeah, I'm like, this poor fella's doing everything he can to win games.
Yeah.
He's got no help, man.
Yeah, well, if he can survive and stay healthy, all the learning experiences, Arsenal for 3-4 years down the line, mess around, be Geno Smith. Hopefully not, but
Yeah. I hope the learning experience is to go somewhere else in free agency. I hope that's what you learn.
Yeah. What would be a good landing spot for him, you think? What about San Francisco?
I wouldn't mind that at all. But we got Trey.
I think Trey gonna be a bust.
I might agree with you.
But you still got to give him a shot.
He only played 12 games.
He's still gonna get a shot. Even if
right. Yeah. But are you keeping Garoppolo?
No, Garoppolo's gone after this year. He gonna go get his money.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's gone. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing Justin Fields come to the Giants. I don't see Danny Jones being consistent. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Justin Fields watch, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Take note. Justin Fields watch.
Well, we got to remember we got a lot of quarterbacks coming out this year though in the draft. So
true that.
Which is why the Giants are in kind of a precarious situation because are they going to be too good where they're not going to be able to land one and have to sign Danny Dimes? You know what I mean? Or because if you're a 500 club or a little bit better, you ain't getting a good draft pick,
right? And
one of these quarterbacks. So it'll be very interesting how they navigate through a decent season because I think this is gonna happen because their coaching is just too good. Dable, that guy, he got them guys motivated.
He's doing a great job, phenomenal job actually. I don't think anyone saw the Giants having one loss at this point in the season.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So let's switch gears.
Yes, sir.
NBA season starts tonight, brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm watching Philly Boston right now.
What's the score?
14-11. Philly's up.
Okay.
This is the first time since Harden was with the Rockets that MVP season that I've seen him in shape.
Ooh.
Okay.
He looks great.
Nice.
And that's what he said. That's what he promised. That's what he said. That's what we should expect from him. So,
yeah,
good to see that. They had some good pickups too. those two will be, the top echelon of the East. I mean, I think, with the Nets and Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are the top four, I think.
Yeah, we sleeping on the Heat.
I think they're right there, but I think all those other teams are a little bit better.
Yeah.
Although the Nets still have to prove it to us, but you just got to expect with Kyrie and with Durant healthy and Ben
Simmons playing that defense.
Yeah, at least playing his defense.
Talk about that defense he
Ben
put on.
can guard. Ben might be the only guy that can guard
Giannis. Yeah.
It looked good in that preseason game. I know it was preseason.
Problems.
Guard him.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
And the Nets still don't have a 2 shooters.
Yeah.
So,
Joe Harris or Seth Curry. Yeah. Right.
They still out. So you got 2 shooters and 2 scores for Ben to get the ball to.
Mm-hmm.
That they could be scary, but Ben definitely looked great defensively, man. I'm looking forward to that.
And that's the one thing they need, defense, and they need a body. They need some girth in the middle is what they really need. But if they can keep that defensive prowess on like, he's been known for.
That's right.
He doesn't have to shoot.
And I read today where Nash said Kyrie has been excellent as a leader with the young guys, being a mentor to them. Hearing just positive stuff come out of the locker room like that this year is really good. We haven't heard that in a long time with the Nets, especially after this summer with what they went through. So this is good.
Yeah, I want to play something real quick. And I know his defense is super on point, but still, we talk about that shot.
That's practice, but those who were there.
Oh, this was at the outdoor joint. Yeah.
Of this air ball from Ben Simmons.
And Kyrie's not even dressed. Is he Kyrie participant? First of all, that's not even his shot.
He just had
I didn't even notice the shot until
And it's outdoors. Listen, in case you're not used to it, sometimes when you're playing out there, the wind can move the ball 6 to 8 inches to the left, to the right.
Yeah, it looked like a strong gust of wind just hit. That was terrible.
It's late in the game. You got KD double. You got Kyrie on lockdown. Ball goes to Ben Simmons.
He better pass it to Seth or Joe. Quick.
He better treat that Joe like a hot potato.
Yeah, get it out his hands. Get it out his hands. Man, that's bad.
Oh man,
that's one of them shots. We outside. We outside. You can't do that outside. That was terrible.
That's what some of his free throws look like too.
Yeah, but it is good to see the brother back in the league playing. He seems more comfortable with the Nets, and KD and Kyrie, they're so dangerous, man. His role is very specific, and it doesn't involve scoring.
Yeah,
so it's good. It's good. So what about the West Side, bro? We got Lakers and Golden State tonight.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, but I tell you,
I'm not talking about the Lakers hot. I'm not doing it.
I mean, they talking about bringing Russ off the bench. They talking about, the other day they tried to do the huddle. Pat Bev was calling the huddle. And your man Russ was like, nah, man, I ain't really not trying to get in the huddle right now. I'm not trying to huddle up.
That was bad video, though. They chopped that video.
Yeah, they did. Because that's not exactly what happened.
That's not what happened. What happened?
He was actually talking to
the coach, one of the coaches.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They chopped the video. Like, the way they treat Russ is really bad, man. Because I think he's going to do what it takes to win. I really do believe that. in the beginning. That's if they're winning. If they start losing, we might go back to old Russ. But I think everybody is kind of buying in and giving the coach a chance to see, what may happen. They don't really have a choice.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys locked in during the preseason. I wasn't able to.
I watched them several times during the preseason, and that's why I say I don't want to talk about them. They look horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They look
Man.
horrible. And I'm a Lakers fan, so it was
but from what I understand, AD.
They were putting up their shots, which resulted in them getting their numbers. It wasn't necessarily like one game I saw though. LeBron was good. He was like 11 for 13. Next game he was 4 for 11. So, and AD 3-point shot looked much better. But
he looks strong though.
He do look strong. He looks stronger.
But I still feel like if you bump him too hard, he out for 2-3 weeks.
What's Pat Bev giving you?
Pat Bev is balling actually.
Yeah.
Pat Bev might be doing too much actually. Because he feels sometimes he'll come down. I seen Pat Bev come down on a break. He got a steal actually and was pushing it and decided to just pull up for 3. Horrible shot.
Showing off. He get the steal, and now I'm a shine.
Yeah,
but you're not that guy, bro.
Yeah,
that's not who you are.
But then a couple plays later, came down, ran the offense, swung it back around.
Right.
In the corner, he knocked down the 3. So that's his game. But I think there are going to be times he's going to try and do too much. And he's trying to be the leader from the standpoint of bringing them together, keep everybody focused. Like I said, I think they're trying to buy in. I think one reason they're afraid of Darvin Ham, because I do believe he has smacked the shit out of any of them. They're going to make that effort.
Hit him with the Draymond Green.
Hit him with the Draymond.
You got at least try to show him what's going to work and hope to prove it. But they should definitely have the Warriors where they want them tonight after a ring ceremony on the road. The Lakers should win this game.
Yeah,
they should.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of and typically that's what happens. The champs are on that ring. They're not focused. They're focused a little. So we'll get to see at least the Lakers. They should be uber focused. They should want to get this win against the champs. We'll get a good depiction of this year's Lakers, I think, tonight.
But
not Golden State, just the Lakers, though.
Here's the flip side of that. Golden State different. They might get their ring and come out and want to prove something.
Especially after the Draymond Jordan pool.
Yeah, like
I think there's gonna be some lingering effects.
I think Jordan Poole's over it. He just got the bag. He's good.
I think
he moved on.
For the time being, but somewhere down the line, there's gonna come something where that punch in the face is gonna. You punched me in my face. I'm really trying to hear from you. I'm not trying. I hope not.
No,
I hope not. But it's when times aren't going right.
Adversity.
That's when, because character is character, and Jordan Poole isn't like Draymond gonna be trying. He pushed the smack down on jokers.
Yeah. No, I think right now they all on a high. They get in the ring tonight. Couple jokers on the team just got a bag. Wiggins and Poole just got a bag
tonight.
It might be the flip, Cliff. We might see Golden State beat the shit out of LA.
Well, again, that's going to be more indicative of the Lakers, I think.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: outside of LeBron, AD, Pat Bev, Russell Westbrook, who else on that team is like, you know what? we might want to watch out for so and so.
Hey,
Morris.
You real disrespectful to Austin
The
Reeves.
Morris twin.
Why you disrespecting Austin Reeves? That white boy been balling in the preseason.
AR-15.
Yeah, man, he been balling.
Okay, I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. I don't know if it's a joke. You being sarcastic?
I'm dead serious. He been balling.
Okay,
but the scary thing is, that's who been balling.
Wow.
Like, is that who you want to hear about balling right now for the Lakers?
Maybe because these other pieces are supposed to be guaranteed.
Yeah, like
so
LeBron.
LeBron, these other people we can, if
count
we got
on.
somebody else that's like it takes
I'm
energy
sorry.
away from.
Sorry. I didn't clarify. He been balling, but they haven't. That's why he's been balling.
Right, but I think they're gonna. It's the preseason. They still got a lot because it's a brand new team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it definitely is a brand new
It's a
team.
brand new team, brand new coach, brand new system.
And that's why they look so bad because
it's still chemistry issues. I think largely due to Russell Westbrook, right? So at some point, it's gonna meet the fit gonna hit the shan, and a decision is gonna be made as to what we're doing with Russell Westbrook, whether it's benching him, whether it's moving him, whether it's whatever it is, it's gonna come to a head.
I like him with that second unit.
This bench idea could really work.
That might be it.
It could really work. He as the leader, the spark plug, the pusher. Who's that cat? Gabriel. Who's the center?
Yeah, the African kid.
African cat. Yeah. Him running up and down. Pippen, Scott Pippen Jr.
Yeah.
They got a decent second unit where he can actually legitimately run and obviously get his minutes, get his points. So if he buys in.
And like I said, man, I think everybody's buying in right now. I think one, they had no choice because they don't want to go through what they went through last year. But also, I think Darvin Ham commands a different kind of presence in the locker room than last year.
Yeah,
and he's gonna. I hope he commands that sense of urgency because it really is. Because the West is stacked. There's a lot of parities. There's not a lot of bad teams that So every win is important. Yeah. So they better jump out to some type of lead.
Yep. So let's.
It's not building ground. I don't think the West is set up where you can, pick up ground later on in the season.
No.
Well.
So hey, I'm looking forward to seeing New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah. They got who they have tomorrow night? They got the Knicks. They got the Nets. They got the Nets. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Zion, McCullough, Ingram. Yeah, that's a legit.
Let me run down the schedule right fast. And we got the 76ers Celtics is on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers Warriors later on. Tomorrow, Magic Pistons, Wizards Pacers, Cavaliers Raptors, Bulls Heat. Ooh. Yeah. Pelicans Nets. Wow.
That's a big game. That's a good game.
Wow. Okay. You guys were just talking about New Orleans.
Hey, the NBA is going to be fun to watch because even some of the bad teams
got talent.
Like these young boys, they're not afraid to go get it right now.
Mm-hmm. Like a team like Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento. Hey, man, I seen Sacramento make the Lakers look really bad.
Mm-hmm. I actually thought, I think they have a winning streak against the Lakers too from last year.
They backcourt hot. They put on the show. De'Aaron Fox and
really,
and dude, he was with the Malik Monk.
Yeah,
they put on the show. It was bad. Sacramento's fun to watch. Interested to see how Portland looks.
Crazy.
You know what they gonna do with my man up there, Damon Lillard? Are they gonna get him some help, or he just got to average 40?
Nah, who did they just get? Somebody went to Portland. Although they're gonna be one of the bad teams in the West.
Yeah.
Them in Utah.
Oh, Utah's gonna be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But Utah wants to be terrible. They trying to get drafted.
Take advantage of all those picks they got.
Yep.
And Donovan Mitchell is in Indiana.
Cleveland.
Oh, he's
No,
in
he's
Cleveland.
in
Cleveland.
Cleveland's not bad. They're young, but they got a nice squad.
Yeah, they were right there last year.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think they've upgraded. I think you'll see a lot of parity in the East. That top four, Miami make that top five, and then a bunch of teams right there. There's not that many bad teams in the NBA this year. The league
it's going I think every game will be fun to watch because it's really not a bum squad. Off the top I can't think of it.
Yeah, shout out to Craig. Yeah, league is loaded right now.
Yep.
Even the bad teams got talent, no doubt.
Yep. So
it's gonna be a fun year.
Definitely going to be a fun year. And with that being said, we probably going to see some good mid-season type trades.
What's the under and over on the number of games Anthony Davis plays this year?
I got him at 60. I got him.
Woo! You going high?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
See, I know. I hope he get. If he makes more than 55, then Lakers are looking for something. But don't get expected. I think he said he's trying to play all the games.
Hey,
I mean, you're always trying. No, Glass always tries not to get broken.
I just think I think Darvin Ham going physically make him play some games. Like, yo, you gonna play this game.
Yeah,
I think that's going to happen this year.
And demand a stronger presence, a more dominant presence.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play the 5. It ain't gonna be I'm playing the 4. You gonna play the 5, man. You 7 feet tall.
And get your ass down there on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Down there. I mean,
take advantage of that.
The West ain't gonna be conducive to no load management and all of that this year. I don't think, dude.
And
especially for a team like the Lakers, yo. They
can't afford it. They can't afford to take nights off.
No.
Unless you can't do that. And we have not mentioned the healthy Clippers.
Yeah. With John Wall, with Kawhi back, they are loaded. Wow. They are loaded.
How they looking preseason?
John Wall looks real good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He look hungry.
Like the Lakers should have made that trade. That's why
100%. 100%. Definitely should have made that trade. He looks good, and the claw is back.
Yeah, the Clippers are definitely one of the teams to beat, but don't sleep on Memphis too.
Memphis, the young boys is hungry.
They're hungry. They're young. They
and they don't know no better.
They were right there last year in their minds. Yeah,
they don't know they're not supposed to be there. Like, y'all too young to do this. They don't know. Oh, okay. Knicks play the Grizzlies.
Craig, I don't know about that. Ja gonna come in trying to do his thing, but that may be the Knicks did have a good preseason. I'll tell you that.
Knicks don't have no star power. They don't have no star power, but I like the team. They go, I think, compete every night. I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm just saying
they're going to compete every night. Tibbs will have them competing. Yeah. And they got a lot of young talent spread around where they should be in these games. It's just, can they close them out?
Yeah. Yeah. So, hey, once again, their young talent is exciting,
Mm-hmm.
Obi Toppin, RJ Barrett's fun. Jalen Brunson now gets his time to run a team. So,
and he looked good in the preseason.
They really did. This is the first time in a few years I actually bought the NBA package so I can watch the games. Yeah, the pass. Normally I was just like, whatever, I'll watch whatever. ESPN, TNT, when the games come on. But I'm looking forward to it, man. You know,
Man.
even what's the other team I saw the other night that Kyrie was killing them? Minneapolis.
Oh yeah,
Rudy
they got
Gobert
Rudy now. Yeah,
and you know and Town.
Anthony Davis.
Oh,
Town.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Yeah,
He's like 235 right now. Strong.
Big
Like,
boy on the wing,
on the
busting
wing.
on niggas.
Right.
and D'Angelo. They got talent, yo. They might if they would have somehow kept Pat Bev with that Rudy trade, then they would have been stacked. But they lost a lot when they gave up Pat Bev, but they still good.
Yeah, I don't think they're deep at all, but that start five is all right, man. And, hey, the West is tough. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
every night. That's why.
But the East is tough too, though.
Yeah,
East is tough. You know,
see, we can say that now because there's just a lot of talent in the league. You know what I'm saying?
We expect that of Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta's going.
They got DeAndre Murray with Trey now.
Yeah,
and they actually were killing it. And you had a couple good games in the preseason. So they and DeAndre just signed that bag extension.
Yep.
So they looking for
about them. Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the Knicks, and the Knicks might do a little something, might be competitive.
Knicks going to compete.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who will be bad. Washington is going to be bad. They don't have nothing to build.
Yeah, but Porzingis, if he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Kuzma. I mean, all that whole.
I like Kuzma.
They had a good run last year.
They did have a good run.
I was getting phone calls.
I just think
bottom dwellers in the East, but a little bit of talent.
I was getting phone calls from jokers.
He's more of a diplomat. I think he's in Washington to, do something else besides play ball. He never plays anymore.
Where did what's his face go? Not Kuzma, of course, but the brother, was playing with the Lakers, and they shipped him off to Washington as well. He's with somebody else now. God, who is this? What's his name?
Harrell?
No, not him. Two guard. Lit it up for the Lakers in the playoffs, in the bubble.
Oh, Kentavious?
Yeah, exactly.
Pope?
Yeah. Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope, yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking of Washington, him, Kuzma, Harrell. They did their thing. And I was getting phone calls like, this is what the Lakers lost.
Yeah.
So I'm just, I wouldn't see them kind of stay intact and see what they did.
Yeah, Washington is probably one of the weaker teams, even though they got talent too.
They got talent, man.
Detroit is young, but they got some talent.
Yeah.
Who else?
That Giddy guard is tough, and obviously Cunningham. The
Cunningham.
Boy, Isaiah. Detroit.
But they probably not going
too young,
but they got some young talent.
They can
Houston's
build
another one, young talent. They're not going to do much, but they got young talent. The league. Hey man, the league is stacked.
But let me tell you, if the young brother can stay healthy, it's Zion Williamson's league.
Oh yeah.
It like if he can stay healthy, nobody's stopping him, yo.
Just may be impossible with that body. Too much weight, too much torque, too much. They just got to keep.
Yeah, it's physics. Yeah, that's basic physics.
The way he run the floor.
Yep.
The way he on the baseline, he's just gonna overpower you. You can't do nothing with him. He'll power you and then finesse you.
Yes.
Or he'll finesse you and then power you.
His handles is sick too. I mean,
and then he's a lefty, so he throw you off with that. So it's like,
man, man. But so who's going to end up with Wembanyama?
Whoever Utah. Probably Utah.
Yeah, I'll be so mad if he go to Utah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the worst, because nobody gonna root for Utah. You just can't. But they got a bunch of picks. They got a bunch, but he's scary.
Does he make the conversation around? What's your man from Gonzaga? Chet. He's null and void right now.
Hey, I still would like to see them two go at it because it's one
man. He gonna wreck that. He gonna wreck
one. Even though they got the same weight now.
Nah.
Victor. You can tell that Victor can put weight on him.
Nah, Victor probably got like 30 pounds on him.
You can tell Victor, he can put weight on his frame.
Victor's probably what he's 7'4".
Yeah,
he's probably what 215, 220,
and he easily can add another
30 pounds.
But you can see his body can take it too.
Man, his touch he got touch. He's handles outside, inside, he's dunking, he's running the point on you. He can run the point on you. You got to raise the rim. Come on, man. What we doing?
Yeah. No,
come on.
He's touching the rim without leaving.
Well, he's gonna be that special cat, but you can't raise the rim.
Why not? His special cat. He's just a harbinger of what's next. Chet Holmgren is 7'4". He's 7'4".
That's two cats, yo.
Man,
there's another cat in college, I think about 7'6" or something like that. It's getting crazy out there, Cliff.
Man.
It's getting crazy.
Oh, LeBron James confirms this will be his last NBA season.
That was on Twitter. That was some fake news on Twitter. I saw.
What I tell you about them fake sites, huh?
I know. I'm just saying. It just came up on my phone. We here sitting talking sports. I just saw it. I'm just sharing with you.
Yeah, well,
you correct the record for me.
I don't know how accurate it was, but it came up as a fake Twitter post or something.
Oh man, okay, it got me. They got me. My mouth was open. Oh man. So, what was he saying? Wembanyama, that dude, brother. So, and right now, the league is all in Africa. So, they probably got the Maasai in training right now. Jokers is hopping around. I'm telling you, bro, it's going to be serious in the NBA in 10 years. Watch, they're going to have to raise the rim.
Yeah. No, the NBA is so heavily invested in Africa right now. They not playing games.
Well, the NBA Africa League has been popping off for a while now anyway. So they got a direct pipeline, but come on, big Watusi cats over there. The motherfuckers in those tribes, they know. Shoot. Come on,
Yo, man, I'm saying you're gonna have to raise the rim.
Weapons over there.
What we see it, man. I don't play myself and get us. We see what's going on right now. I don't want to go too far, but yo, it's serious.
No, it is serious.
NBA in Africa, bro, man, and the European. You got what? Doncic is what? A 6'8" guard, 6'7" guard,
6'7", and he's not even 25 yet.
He's a point guard, bro.
Yeah,
6'7".
Yep.
Come on. Giannis is he could play the 3.
7 foot. Yep, 7 foot. Not even, bro. They all young, man. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, we might have to have like a 6'5" and under pro league. and have like 6'6" and 6'5", anything over 6'5". And take the rim and put it at 12 feet.
Yeah.
Come on, there's revenue there. There's another stream of revenue.
And
both games exciting. Jokers still slamming on each other, but it ain't gonna be fun to see a bunch of 7'2", 7. He ain't gotta jump, and he's gonna take you out on a 3 and J you up. How you blocking that?
And these kids too they jumping higher too. Look at how these kids are. They getting off
all the ground. Jumping higher and stronger.
And because the rim is so low, you don't really get to see their athleticism. You don't really get to push their athleticism.
Yep.
Wembanyama having to like really jump. It would look like a 6'5" dude at a 10-foot rim.
Yeah.
Just it would look better visually, aesthetically. Everything would be, man. Eventually, gonna have to raise the rim, bro. I'm gonna put my money down. They're gonna have to raise the rim.
Look, we're gonna see a lot, like you said, going back to Zion. We're gonna see a lot this year with him just ripping the rim off. You know, chin-ups on the rim.
Man, it's gonna be beast mode. It's gonna be unfair. He might hurt somebody this year, and not himself.
I've been saying that. I really think he might go dunk on somebody and break their arm.
Remember that? I think it was the very first preseason game he played. And so, I forget who they played, but somebody got the rebound and he ripped it. I was playing the Knicks, and it was what's the face? It was
and he just took the ball from
what's money with the big LeBron? Huh? Randall. Man, he took the ball from Randall like he was taking candy from a kid, bro.
Yeah.
Give me
that.
And then dunked it on him. And Randall's a big dude. He ain't no.
He ain't Zion big though.
Man.
Ain't Z big. That motherfucker.
Yeah, man. But yeah, the NBA is exciting, bro. NBA is on point, you know. Exciting to see. And Kyrie, I'm excited to see Kyrie put on a show. I really am.
Yeah, man. I'm really excited about that because he seems to be in the right mind frame.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's ready to go. Just had another child. You know,
congratulations to him.
He's got his wife, kids. He's focused, and he realized what he gave up. You know, he gave up a bag. He gave up a bag by not being vaccinated. He got to earn that back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's another one. That's scary.
Yeah,
perfect scenario.
I don't know if he knows that the vaccination, because if he had to do it all over again, would he change his mind? I don't think he would.
I don't think he would change his mind either. I think.
Right. I think he'll play along to get the bag.
Yeah. I think he is focused enough and believes enough in himself and his principles that I think he would do the same thing all over again. Yeah. But him playing for a bag right now is scary. Like him focus on, look, I got to make up that $100 million. That's scary.
Yeah.
He will be on the Lakers next year, though.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah, done deal.
Wow. And LeBron's probably gonna be out of there, you think?
No,
hold on. When is Bronny due to hit the league? I'm sorry.
Well,
the year after.
They about to change to the minimum, so it would be next year.
Yeah.
Wow. Probably change it just for him.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, he just got the Nike deal. Bronny just got a Nike deal.
Wow. Yeah. Crazy. Get that $10 million, right?
They never said how much it was for.
Okay.
But he's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he's all right. Born
all right. He got his own money right now.
He born all right, right?
Yeah, he was born all right, but now he got his own money.
And he got to be in his daddy's pockets.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, wow, that's crazy. Congratulations to them. No doubt, how crazy would Wembanyama be on the Knicks? Thank you for helping me say that brother's name properly.
I could see that happening. Finally, the Knicks getting the #1 pick. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm. A showstopper, someone to, man, that's exactly who the Knicks would.
I think the league needs him to be in New York.
Yeah, I agree. That would be wonderful. That would be tremendous for the Knicks and the league. People want to see good basketball in New York City.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Don't let him go to Utah, man. Don't let that happen.
I know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Danny Ainge, he work his magic, Yeah.
Daddy
do. All right, brothers, we could, try to get something to eat.
I understand. You got the munchies. I feel you.
No, I know. I've been working out. I've been working out all day, and I haven't put anything on my stomach since I've been home, which is not a good thing to do. But I love this show, so we got to keep it. I can't be tardy, can't be late. Got to be right on time at 7 p.m. every night, every Tuesday. IZM Sports with the crew. Big shout out to Wes. He hit me up, told me he couldn't make it tonight. Something came up with the work, but we love Wes, love KG,
Yes,
Neville,
sir.
everybody that tunes in. Love y'all. And until next week,
Peace
out
out.
here.
Peace,
Peace.
peace.
Don't forget to get that Aubrey album at HakimGreen.com. Aubrey album at HakimGreen.
Hakim Breezy. Yeah.
HakimGreen.com. Get that Aubrey album. It's banging. I promise you. Get that Aubrey
Real
album.
hip hop, real hip
Real
hop.
hip hop, a real hip hop.
And I'm having a special treat for y'all next week. Promise you. It's going to be off the wall. All right?
Yes, sir.
Peace, peace, fellas. Peace, peace.
Cheer. Now let me leave the studio. What's going on? I want to leave the studio. Leave. They're just not gonna let me leave.